It's time to stand up against the control freaks before it's, now I read they're going to take children that are overweight in the UK and also in the U.S., but the government in the U.S. is 5 times more likely to abuse children. The government isn't competent to clean toilets, much less run our lives. It's time for them to get out of our, but I love the school lunch program in the U.S., the most fattening crud you can imagine. They cram down our kids' throats. They're pushing Ritalin and Prozac on them 24 hours a day. But then if your kid's a few pounds overweight now, they always use some example of a self-propelled stomach as, why the government needs to get involved. But here in the U.S., they're trying to take kids that are a few pounds overweight.
Okay, I agree, but there are some people who really, you see, it's difficult. Once you think that sometimes there are people who just don't actually seem to understand how to live properly.
I know, but if you give the government the power to go after them, they don't want them. They want James Whale, who produces the parasites in government, get you to be reasonable and go along with them, but it's never reasonably done. Okay? Any power given to government is going to be abused.
Do you know, I can't drive in this country without getting stopped for speeding.
That's because you go drive too fast.
The roads have been designed to drive at least 20 miles an hour faster.
This hasn't got anything to do with anything, but I have been done a few times recently. And the last one, I decided I'll just admit it because I couldn't be bothered to come up with any reason why I should. So I got a letter back the other day saying if I would pay £95, normally you pay £60 and you get 3 points on your license, okay? And then when you get to 12, you lose your license for a few weeks and you start all over again.
Yeah, they're doing that here now. But by the way, now the people who've never been pulled over are getting the letters, and you can't go to court, and the government just says just pay it.
Yeah, well, now they've offered, I've never had this before, maybe other people have. They just sent me a letter I got on Saturday. Didn't make me, put me in a good mood for Saturday. I must admit, my wife was not pleased. If I pay them £95, I can go on a 2-hour course to address why I drive too fast. Now,
it's all about getting you in their system. Tyranny designs the laws to affect good, decent people. They ignore the real criminals, then the good people beg for more control, but it's not for I saw a story just the other day out of England where they come with scanners and make you walk through weapon scanners to go in bars, or they stand at the front saying, we're going to drug test you, and if you say no, they arrest you. That is tyranny. By the way, do you really think
that doesn't happen in this country?
The scanners does.
The scanners do, but you don't get arrested if you say no.
No, that was actually, you know what, that was in a couple British newspapers over the weekend.
Don't believe half the stuff you read in the British newspapers, but...
Well, I know they're doing similar stuff here, so...
I'm going to go on this course. I'm going to secretly record it and see what happens. Hey, maybe they're going to brainwash me. I don't know.
Well, again, this is literally reprogramming. These are the equivalent of setting the precedent for all these mandatory or courses they try to coerce you into doing. These are the equivalent of re-education camps because that's what these control freaks do, and I'm just sick of them.
Okay. Douglas is in Knighton. Hi, Douglas. You're on the air through to Alex Jones.
Oh, very good, yeah. 2 queries here. One for Alex Jones and one for James Whale.
Yeah. Let's have the one for Alex Jones.
Pardon?
Let's have the one for Alex Jones.
Yeah, well, I was going to mention to you about the Great War Bow from Hastings to the Mary Rose, a book about bows.
Right, yes, Douglas, I've read it.
Good.
Thank you.
Anyway, my question to Alex Jones is, are you familiar with the book Europe Full Circle by Rodney Atkinson?
Say it again?
Europe Full Circle, Corporate Elite and the New Fascism by Rodney Atkinson.
Yes, I am.
You have? You've read it?
No, I have read synopses of it, and I may have even interviewed him or someone in association with him.
Yeah? What do you think of it?
I think, without reading it, I've read the synopsis, that it's good stuff.
Yes, yeah.
All right. Good. Thank you very much indeed, Douglas. Let's go to Jim, who's in Molesley, which is in the West Midlands of the United Kingdom. Hi, Jim. You're on the air through to Alex Jones.
Molesley.
Hi, Alex. How you doing?
Good, sir.
Hi. I have a 2-part question for you. First of all, the Jehovah's Witnesses. Are you aware of their theory, and what do you think of it? And secondly, if you think it's a load of rubbish, are they another weapon of the Illuminati being used against the masses?
Okay, there are, 10,000 different Christian sects, and there's thousands of Muslim ones, and I mean, I don't get involved in all of it. I do know a little bit about their beliefs, and some of it's a bit odd.
Yeah, you see, they say that there's a truth and an ending to everything that you're saying.
Well, look, all I know is this. I cover what the government is doing, and I cover the different financial interests and what the elite are up to.
Yeah. You see, I believe that the elite control all these religious movements. Do you?
Well, we do know that they've attempted to. Through the World Council of Churches, set up by the Rockefellers, they do give out money to different major religious denominations. Here's an example. The federal government secretly hired 13,000 preachers to go give sermons saying, turn your guns in, go to FEMA camps, go to the camps, submit to government. Then they hired another 13,000. It's now 26,000. I broke secret government documents on air 2 years ago, and then 8 months ago, national news admitted it was all true. So, see, there's this whole shadow government, creeping fascism, same thing in England, all around us, and it's not about getting the criminals or anybody else. It's about controlling the milk cows, the hard-working people sucking off of us.